Great, thanks, Beth. So just a couple of highlights from the talent planning working group. I think the first one is that we know over the past few years, the volatility that we've seen in both the business side of the equation as well as the market for talent has really made it challenging for companies on a number of levels, but talent planning in particular, I think, is especially hard hit. So we heard this from a lot of companies, that the implication being, rather than try to plan 2-3 years out, looking at shorter planning cycles, maybe 1 year max, and trying to build in more regular checkpoints, say quarterly or even monthly, to make adjustments. So I think that was one of the primary starting points for the working group, was that there's so much volatility that this idea of planning for longer term cycles probably just isn't realistic right now. Second key theme was that planning for the entire enterprise, especially in a lot of these large companies, is just really tough. And a few companies mentioned that the sheer size of their organizations makes it impossible to even talk with every business leader, much less get them to agree on a cohesive plan that works for everyone as far as talent planning goes. So instead, what companies seem to be doing is focusing on key employee groups or key segments of the organization, maybe specific levels, and trying to go deeper with their talent planning efforts there, rather than trying to reach every part of the organization. So that's, I think, key theme number 2. And then number 3, and maybe not surprising, but just reinforcing this idea that talent planning has to be a group effort. We heard from a lot of companies that they really need to partner with the business to understand the strategy and direction. We need to partner with finance teams to understand forecasts of business demand, which of course feed into what HR needs from a talent demand and talent supply standpoint, where to find those skills, how to help best construct a talent plan that meets that future demand. So I think, just to kind of summarize the 3 key themes, it's volatility, meaning shorter cycles, planning for smaller segments of the organization rather than the group overall, and then really kind of viewing this as a multiple stakeholder exercise.